Hello, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and today we're going to start by pulling some symbols first. Then we're going to jump into your coffee cup. And this is your bonus reading for this month. And let's see what's coming your way. We have the best card so far for you, Großes Glück. It's a great big luck coming for you. And we have a cornucopia this lady is carrying, and there are roses coming out of it. So you might be receiving some love offers. Some of you might be also hitting like a very good luck. I think this can be big luck. It's gross, it's big luck coming. We also have here ein funeral. So this can be some of you maybe ending a cycle as well. But I feel like this is something because one thing is going to actually eliminate the other. So this can be something, maybe a new job is going to eliminate another one. You're going to feel upset. You're going to feel a little sadness about it, but you're not going to dwell on it too much because this is something way overdue now. This is something that you want to move away. This is something that is going to stay in the past. That's why it can have a little bit nostalgia and sadness, but you're going to move on real quickly to the smiles. We have here, an honest, good person, and he is playing chess here. And he has a castle right there. This can be like a good gentleman. It can be a good gentleman. Actually, you're going to meet and can be helpful. An honest, good gentleman will be helping you. And we also have the authority, a high honor granted to you, and we have a little unicorn right there. Is great luck, a good luck. Unicorn, the horses are wish fulfillment, but the unicorn represents a wish that you don't believe it's possible for you, but you desire it still. So it seems like it's coming forward, and this symbology here is amazing. The king is granting to the knight here, the giving knightship to the soldier, but he's not really taking this as like in a hardship way, because there's a pillow, a soft ground that he's actually kneeling to. We have, are these caterpillars, or I think, what is this? Komodo dragon? Well, like whatever it is. It's not a caterpillar. What's that other thing? I forgot the name of the animal, but either way, it is actually about change, embracing change, changing colors when you can. So according to the environment. So it seems like it is going to be adaptation. It's going to help you adapt. Like it's going to be a fast adaptation, or if you step into this high honor, there's a chunk of money is coming with that as well. Like these kind of things, I kind of reminds me of a bag here, but I see a little bit of face of an eagle right there too. So it doesn't have to be a chunk of money. For some of you, this can be a source of freedom. Okay, maybe you're exploring an area of freedom for yourself, or like it's in the bag. So maybe an opportunity of freedom coming to you, and you're bagging it up, and it's going to be really under your control, which we have also here. There's a structure, and there's also this, we have the right gentleman is actually having his best life, and this can be you really having your best life, taking right action. I see a massive dragon here. I don't know if you guys can see that. The head of the dragon. The dragon can symbolize a Sagittarius, which Aquarius, you get along well with that vibe because they're really passionate about life. They're really like to enjoy the pleasures of life, and they don't really get hung up in many things. Okay, they just move on quickly. Another thing on the tip of the nose of the Sagittarius, there's a nose or a dragon. There's a house I see establishing. So this can be a relationship that you're forming that is going to have, like, it's going to feel like home. It's going to be close to your heart. Okay, you can see when they show up, all the troubles you have, everything that is disturbing you is actually really clearing out. I see a letter B reversed here. This can mean the first name or the last name of a person that you are really letting go, and that's why they're reversed. And this can be, like I told you, something is ending because something better and shinier and brighter coming, because Sagittarius is a fire sign. This can also be a new passion. that you're finding that is going to help you let go of something that wasn't working. The initial example just popped in my head is, guys, sometimes we start a hobby, we think that is going to be our like the break, and that's actually going to help us evolve or get rich. But then after pursuing for a while, you come to realize this is something that you just wanted to explore, but it's not meant for you. But if you invested too much in it, it becomes really hard to step away from it. But I feel like here this time around, something comes in a massive form that is going to help you move forward with this new thing real quickly. And maybe you're just going to put away all those things, all the energy. Maybe it's sad, but this is going to be a new life, and maybe you're going to be moving on from that past thing that you left behind. Okay, if you had some thoughts and attachments to it, it's going to be easy to let it go, because it's going to bring so much peace and happiness into your life, this new thing. Another thing I see here, you can see there's a whale. Behind the whale, there's a woman. She has kind of like this is her hair in a bun, letter S. She's looking at letter S, can be in their first name or the last name. Kind of looks like a number 5 as well. Number 5 represents freedom, adventure, change, or adaptability, a new travel opportunity. This is behind the curtain. You don't have an access to this information yet, or you're not really seeing it. But there's a woman behind it. Her hair is a bun, and her body, the tail, reminds me of a peacock tail. Peacock tail. It's not cocktail, but it's the same. I think it's the same word, right? And so what happens here is she is preparing for something. It can be like a show. It can be an adventure. It is going to include something displaying of your powers, or some sort of like a healing demonstration. I don't know why I said healing, or something to show off, or something to display. And they are doing this, and maybe you're going to become a part of this journey as well. Because I said here, number 5 they're looking at is also your adventure that you're going to step into. But this is not clear yet. Probably you don't know how this is going to happen or where this is going to come from. That's why there's like a veil in between you and this new reality, okay? But you're going to get behind it, this clarity, when you engage with this dragon. The dragon, I told you, can be a person, but it can also be an energy of passion. When you engage, or when you start to mingle with that energy, the veil is going to be lifted. And you're going to get like close to it with this other new show, basically, adventure, very quickly. You're going to actually get merged with it. Another thing I see here is there's a bird's beak right there. And the beak bird is actually, we have a person look like, I know there's a ponytail, but I felt a man's energy here, a man with a ponytail. There's a letter S on top of their head too. The ponytail kind of looks like S. It can be their first name or the last name. And I feel like there's a bird actually with their beak just nodding, like basically like keep knocking on the person's head here. The bird has an owl behind them as well. The bird can be someone delivering news, and it seems like they're just trying to nail it to the person's head, and he's not hearing it. He's not taking it, okay? He's not going with it. And there's a female figure here, and she's like an empress sitting down and observing everything, but she's not going to intervene. And when he doesn't listen to the small bird, there's a bigger bird, I told you, showing up to actually get his attention. The S can be in your name, guys, and that might be your masculine energy that you're not really paying attention to, because there's some bigger bird is going to really poke you if you don't go after the small bird. What does that mean? I feel like here, this is like a mixed energies, okay? This can be any gender, and you're not taking necessary action on something important. Maybe you keep delaying it, or maybe you keep avoiding it. Small bird can be small news, or your intuition telling you just look into it, research it, okay? It can be about any paperwork, any legal thing, or any artistic thing that you can learn, or maybe something that you're already doing, but there's some stuff that needs to be done, official paperwork that needs to be filled out. Something is necessary here. When you don't do that, we see this bigger bird is going to come, and the problem is I feel like the bigger bird is not going to really disturb you, just going to eat you. Okay, that's what the eagle do. But if you actually take necessary action, it is because the free bird, you're going to be able to ride the free bird. It's going to give you the freedom that you need in that area. Okay, if this is a business registration, maybe you passed, you didn't do, maybe you should go ahead and do it. There is something maybe like you always wanted to do, the opportunity come, you said I'll do it later, you might miss the date for it. If there's maybe something that you wanted to see, but I feel like this is not about pleasurable things, this is about serious stuff that you need to look into. As soon as you do that, I told you the bird is going to help you ride together, and I see here actually like a horse galloping towards you. This can be also this can give you the opportunity to catch a horse. Okay, horse is wish fulfillment. I told you, catch that unicorn. It's going to become even easier for you. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see a goat here. Goat is the stubborn one, and I feel like you're being stubborn about something. Your desire is flowing really easily. If you can let go of the face of the goat is gone now. The chin actually dropped. So if you can let go of that stubborn attitude, this is going to actually help things move really fast. I even see here two fish aligned with each other coming towards you. Fish can be Pisces. Fish can also indicate money. And I see here there's a ring forming. Ring can be commitment. So maybe something that you are committing to because of your desire is actually going to start working out very properly, very fast. Okay. Let's see what the tarot has to say about that. Let's look into your energy and the situation and the outcome. Okay. Guilt. Okay, Five of Pentacles is guilt. This can be your energy. Maybe you're feeling guilty about what you haven't done. Or I told you we had the goat here, but now we have the bull on the background too. Maybe you're feeling guilty because you didn't take necessary action and now you are left out in the cold. But this is actually will give you a new opportunity to make things right. Okay. And also this is going to give you 2 deaths already. This is going to give you a chance to end a certain cycle that is not really working for you properly. Okay. So it seems like here, Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, that you don't really have, you don't feel like you don't have the power to turn things around. But there's also a neglect here because you knew the winter will come and you will be outside and you will not have the weather, the sunshine in order to really thrive. But the thing is, this will actually, I told you, we have here on her shield, we have an Aries, guys, okay? And there's the unicorn again. So there's a unique solution, okay? Everything, and she's wearing a star necklace, which is star is Aquarius energy. So this will really push you to a new endeavor. A new idea will pop in your head. And this will help you end this maybe negative cycle very quickly, okay? That's what the death card is. We see the death card. There's a king lying on the floor, on the ground, and there's a new child right there next to him. So there's a new beginning coming and the old structure is going to be changing. And I feel like when you take control of the situation, come up with a creative solution, you're going to be able to actually take control of this death moment's ending as well, okay? The situation is about money, it seems like, or maybe structure, stability. We keep seeing this here, the ram, the Aries, and the leadership. So if there's a point that you need to really lead with confidence, you have to. I mean, this is goat, like, it just tells me it's a goat one. Yeah, it's a male goat. It's a male goat one. Either way, though, we're going to go with the horns, okay? The horns actually symbolize fertility, creativity, and also masculinity. So I feel like here, there are some actions that needs to be taken. And this timeline, this is for this month's bonus reading. So this month, you might have to take as much action as possible, get a lot of things done in order to conquer the situation, okay? But the thing is, King of Coins, the King of Pentacles is slow moving energy, so this means that you don't have to rush while you're taking the action. Four of Cups is not being able to see the future of this thing. I told you there's a whale in between you and the situation, and there's a woman here, and there's a woman behind the whale. She's pregnant, she's going to give birth, there's new changes coming in, but you're not seeing it how it's going to happen. The situation is a little bit ambiguous. That's why it might create some sort of emotional stress within you. What we have here is Three of Swords. This is a heartbreak. I feel like the situation might be going in a way that is not really preferred by you. This is what we're looking at as your energy, the situation. And finally, we're going to look at how it's going to play out. On the surface level, it might actually look like it's logically, it's not really working out. Or Three of Swords, we see actually a heart pierced by Three Swords, and there are clouds behind it. That represents that initially you're not really seeing the results that you want, but the rain clouds are temporary, so this too shall pass here. Okay, we have the Empress. The situation is going to play out in a way that you're going to really get good results. Okay, it is going to seems like the things that you're planting, the seeds that you're planting is going to grow very beautifully. If this is like a material stuff, like I felt in the beginning, it is going to play out very beautifully, because Ten of Pentacles is long-term financial stability, structure, and legacy, and also good things happening in a very positive way, creating like a long-term stability. Empress here, I feel like there's a pregnant lady, but we don't see that she's pregnant. And we're going to see her here. So she's going to give birth to the new beginning. The situation is going to play out in a way that is going to bring newness, goodness, happy news, prosperity, and also gentleness, compassion, into gentleness and compassion. And this is the prosperity part. And finally, Six of Wands is the victory. It's going to turn out better than ever. So don't look at things in the surface level. I feel like that's what actually you're doing initially. And that's why you're not seeing how it's going to play out. Okay. Right. We're going to get to the Oracle now. I think I spoke too fast now. I'm out of breath. But sometimes it flows. I need to speak as fast. Spring is a good one. Rebuilding, awakening, and rebirth. You're in the stage of rebirth and reawakening, because the seeds that you're sowing are going to actually start to grow. Prepare for the new things coming. But this will require you to let go of all things leaving your life. Okay, you can feel a little despair and sadness. It's okay. As human beings, we can embrace, like, you need to embrace that, but also move forward with this high honor. Like, he's actually coming to in front of the king to get the high honor. If you don't get there, that ceremony will not complete. Okay, we have Mortar and Pestle, integration, subtlety, thoroughness. So go through the things, the paperwork, the details of the things that you're handling very carefully. You need to integrate different parts of things into each other. This kind of reminds me of like making like an Italian herb mix. Italian seasoning. Italian seasoning is actually like rosemary, thyme, oregano. You put together the spices and herbs that are actually aligned with each other. You don't put together the herbs that are not against each other. When you're making pho, I don't know if you ever made that soup, you put like star anise, you put cinnamon, cardamom, and cinnamon stick. They're like one more thing I forgot, cloves, and all that stuff together, and they go well together. You don't put something outside of the different family. Okay, you don't put something out of a different region, because they will mess it up. So that's why thoroughness and integration is important, and doing it subtly is all important too, like without advertising your hand, showing your hand to everyone. We have here the moon, phases, cycles, intuition. Pay attention to moon cycles, because it's going to reveal things that you need to know in order to align the action that you want. Intuition, your gut feeling will tell you when to move, take action, when to step down, when to calm down, when to watch yourself, when to watch others. Moon cycles actually has separate and different meanings, so follow those. You can watch the moon readings that I'm posting here as well. That will be helpful. We have basil here, prosperity, luck, and love. So basil can go with Italian seasoning as well. So it seems like you can also use the basil for bringing some prosperity, luck, and love into your life. But I'm going to give you one here with like maybe a spell or incantation. And also, it seems like, yeah, victory, prosperity, luck, and love will follow, okay? When you have like a, maybe basically set your mind to your goal. Let's see the final messages for you. Can be a formula of some sort. We're going to look into it. We have reclaiming your power, important with the wands, and then the pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. Look at all these beautiful things that she has. I love it. And most of the parts are a pestle, and again, mortar and pestle. My heart radiates as a beacon of love and compassion, infusing positive energy into every interaction. As I reclaim the channel, my inner power. Let's see what the formula is for you. Okay, it says half teaspoon sea salt, half teaspoon red chili flakes, 1 dried bay leaf, 1 small white candle. Place the salt and the chili flakes in a fireproof container such as cauldron or a heavy saucepan. Write on a bay leaf, I reclaim my power. You don't have to do any of these things, and please do them securely, okay? Make sure that you're in a secure place if you're doing this kind of like a burning anything. And write on a bay leaf, I reclaim my power. Then wrap the bay leaf around the candle and secure it with a twine. I don't know how that's gonna work out though. Anyways, place the candle in the center of the container. Light the candle and let it safely burn down fully, keeping your intent and visualizing yourself stepping through a door that saturates you with your power, strength, and light. Okay? You can try that, or you can just maybe even cook with all these spices and just eat a beautiful meal. I feel like that will be also helpful too, because that will integrate the energy into your body. Right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.